What is going on, my friends? Tonight we're at Universal Studios Hollywood for opening night of Halloween Horror Nights 2025, guys. We have been waiting for this night for so long, tons of speculation, tons of freaking waiting, and you know what? It's finally here. So let's see how many houses we can do tonight. Let's check out all the scare zones. Let's see if we can get some food. Let's try to hustle. So let's see if we can conquer tonight at HHN. Alright, let's go have some fun. Alright guys, it's exactly 5:30 on the dot, so let's see how much we can get done tonight, guys. 5:30 on the dot. Alright guys, so it's 5:30 early entry, probably like 5:33, and this is the queue so far for FNAF. Alright. So we'll see when it starts moving. Alright guys, so far it's only been 20 minutes. We're maybe, I don't know, a quarter of the way, close to halfway through this line, hopefully. We shall see in a minute. Alright guys, so far it's been 30 minutes and we're probably about 40% through this line. So hopefully we can get in this house in the next 20 minutes to half an hour. I'll let you know. See you soon. Alright guys, it's 6:15 and we'll probably have like 10 minutes left of this line. So it did almost take an hour for this queue.
I guess. Just can't bring himself to let it go.
Stars of the show.
Alright guys, so it took us an hour, but we got through Five Nights at Freddy's. So it did eat up the whole first hour of early entry, so we have a half an hour left. So we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Jason opened 15 minutes ago, or the YS6, Horrors of the YS6 just opened now. So we're gonna check wait times and we'll see where we're gonna head right now. But Five Nights at Freddy's was pretty fun. Alright guys, Horrors of the YS6 says 10-minute wait right now, so we're gonna make our way over there right now. So hopefully we could finish at least 2 houses before early entry is over. Alright, here we are, we found the YS6. We're making our way in now.
Do you think we are sick? Yes, I do. Then sick is what we'll be. Tell me about your family. My family? I took those that no one wanted. Do you think we are sick? Yes, I do. Then sick. There you are. After all paid for their sins.
Dang, I wanted that. Alright, we just did the Horrors of the YS6, and that one was actually a lot of fun. I think that one was funner and a lot more like scarier than Five Nights at Freddy's, of course. You know, but that one was pretty fun. Now we're gonna check the wait time for Jason or for Scarecrow and see which one we're gonna do. We still have 10 minutes of early entry, which is really, really good. So hopefully if we can knock out Scarecrow or part of the Jason queue in this next 10 minutes, we'll still be a little bit ahead of the game. Alright guys, Scarecrow is only at a 10-minute wait right now, so we're gonna head down there and knock out Scarecrow, so that way at least we could have 3 houses done by the time that early entry is over. Look, Scarecrow right now says no wait. It's a perfect time to do Scarecrow. Doesn't even say 10 minutes, it says no wait.
I said I really.
Alright guys, it is 7 o'clock and we finished 3 houses. We got Five Nights at Freddy's done. We finished Horrors of the YS6, and we also just finished Scarecrow Music by Slash, which was pretty fun, don't you think? Alright, I thought it was probably better than still Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright guys, we just finished with Scarecrow Music by Slash. Fun, right? Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. So far, from the 3 that we've done, from Five Nights at Freddy's, Horror of the YS6, and Scarecrow Music by Slash, I have to say the best one so far is, what do you think, Horrors of the YS6? Yeah. Horrors of the YS6, nostalgia-wise. So look at all the people running to FNAF right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if that one, because now that it's just 7, so all these people who just came in the park are making their way to FNAF. So fingers crossed, guys, that we can get lucky and get a good time slot up there and low wait for Terrifier. Alright guys, we made a split decision to just finish the bottom lot in one shot, so that way if we get Jason done now, then we'll have the whole bottom lot done by 8 o'clock. Same as last year, so that will definitely come in handy. This queue does look, at least it's only like half of what is set up down here, you know, but I am saying it probably is the 45 minutes. I would not be surprised.
You're going to kick blood, ain't you? You'll never come back. You're
He drowned in the lake while the others just Jason, my special.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Alright guys, we just finished up with Jason. It is 8:15, so we're probably about 15 minutes behind schedule, but at least we have the whole lower lot done. So now we're gonna make our way to the upper lot, maybe even grab something to snack on. But we'll see you guys in a minute. We found our Terrifier shirt, guys. We found it. Oh my goodness, we had it down here in the production central, down by Transformers. Oh my goodness, but we found our Terrifier shirt. Very, very lucky, guys. Nice. Alright guys, we got to throw a munch. So you know we had to try some Freddy Fazbear's pizza. The line in there was building up like no other for the pepperoni. So we just ended up getting the cheese because I already had some cheese ready. So you know what, let's try it and see how good it is. Alright guys, let's try one. Cameron, will you grab that slice? Help me separate it. Yeah, go for it, you could have it. Oh. It actually isn't too bad. It tastes like a frozen pizza, you know? Maybe it hits the spot because I'm really hungry. We haven't eaten since City Walk earlier before like 1:30. But it is hitting the spot. You know, it's not as bad as it could have been. We did have to settle with cheese because they didn't have any pepperoni, and there was a line going out the door, like 20 people. But you know what? It's almost like a frozen Red Baron. You ever had a Red Baron pizza? Kind of like that, with like the seasoning. Kind of tastes like a frozen Red Baron. Hey, it hits the spot and it's settling my stomach. Gives me some fuel so that way we can go hit the upper lot. So that's the plus. All right, guys, we just finished our pizza from the Studio Cafe. We're now gonna make our way up to the upper lot. Ooh, excuse me. We're gonna go check the wait times up there, but we're most likely gonna go do the Terror Tram so that way we can get that out of the way and then just go finish off the whole top block. Well, we'll see you guys up there in a second. Now I gotta go face the escalators of doom. I don't mind going down them, it's just going up them. And I'm like, look at my feet, look. I'll see you in a second. I wonder if there's a Slash Stilt Walker over here. I've been seeing the videos of a Slash Stilt Walker, but now I'm not seeing. Oh look, he is over there, and there's an art. There's art too. Finally, we found an art. Let's go see him. Oh my goodness, I can't stand those escalators. Get jelly welly legs the whole way up. The first one and the last one, not so bad, but those two middle ones, oh, get me every single time. All right, one more escalator, almost up top. Dang, this roller coaster, non-existent 2 years ago on our very first trip, and then last year we could see it barely being built and the end of the actual building, and now it's like almost done. Yeah guys, this roller coaster is gonna be insane. Cam, are you excited for this roller coaster? For Fast and the Furious? What about you, mama? Right? I'm nervous for it. I don't mind like drops or anything like that. I think the biggest thing I'm nervous for is like going backwards. It's like if I end up start spinning, you know, that might be the thing that I don't like. All right, guys, we're gonna make our way down to the Terror Tram now. I guess now we can see these hell bullies. Into the hell bullies scare zone. Where'd you guys go? There you are. I was wondering where you went. Alright, we're on our way down to the Terror Tram. It is 9 o'clock right now, so it's not like it's a real rush because we still have 2 hours until the last tram. But at least if we get it out of the way, then we can make our way up to the upper lot and go do Terrifier and Poltergeist. And Terrifier is the only house I'm really worried about having a long wait. You know, I don't think Poltergeist will have a long wait, but Fallout potentially could as well, you know, but we'll see, because hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have this Terror Tram, or we could be on the next Terror Tram in couple minutes. It doesn't look like there's a long line. It looks like it's even less than what it was for the studio tour. I'm guessing 15 to 20 minutes, if even, you know, so let's get rocking.
There seems to be some kind of trouble with our video system.
My name is Mega, and I'd like to welcome you on board the Terror train. Great job. Terror. That implies someone or something that inspires fear. I guess that's me. We'll be underway in just a second, but before we depart, I need to go over some rules for your safety and comfort. Please remain seated at all times while the tram is in motion. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Did you know 30% of accidental amputations can be attributed to people sticking their arms out of moving vehicles? Just a fun fact. If you have any small children with you tonight, I really have to question your parenting choices. Please make sure that they are seated towards the center of the aisle, away from the tram gates. If you have an emergency of any kind, please pull the red emergency cord overhead, and I'll be back to assassinate you. Assist you. Have a great time, everyone. Surprise.
You want to see a magic trick? Look what you made me do. 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 Look what you made me do.
Oh. Dang, dude, another cab. I think it's an RIP tour behind us.
These
Norman Bates.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
Oh, I was expecting her.
Alright, meat sacks, let's get this party started. Cupcake.
I wasn't expecting it. Oh! You came out of nowhere. You see the great outdoors, Kevin?
I'm not sure you fully realize your predicament. 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 I've done the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You realize your predicament. I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You die. I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You die.
Oh, they sawed you, Mama. Ooh, I have to admit, guys, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, guys, that Terror Tram was actually pretty fun. For it being a repeat, it was definitely a lot of fun. I think it was funner than last year. Yeah, I think it was funner than last year. So, okay, you got me, you bastards. You got me. All right, guys, after all of that, we have the whole bottom lot done. It is, let's see, it is 9:40, and we have the whole bottom lot done and the Terror Tram. So now we're making our way to Terrifier. We should have just started off and stuck with our initial plan and started off with Terrifier and then went to Poltergeist because those had such a low wait time compared to when we started off with Five Nights at Freddy's and we waited an hour in that queue. But it's okay, guys, but 9:45, we're heading our way to Terrifier because you know that's for sure one that we cannot miss. So we're gonna cut through the Wizarding World right now and we'll see you guys at the Terrifier queue. Oh look, there's a scare zone. So let's go through the Murder of Crow scare zone. Look, and then there's the eggs. I didn't even see the eggs here. Uh-oh. Hello, baby crow. Look. He said, boop. Oh. All right, see it says Terrifier. Oh, it just dropped 150. Terrifier just dropped 20 minutes. All right, perfect timing. Let's go hustle over there. Terrifier just dropped. All right, guys, now we're gonna make our way through the Wizarding World so we can go and hit Terrifier and Poltergeist. As we were coming into the Wizarding World, right when we looked at the sign, Terrifier had dropped from 120 to 100 minutes. So hopefully by the time we get there, it drops another 20. Fingers crossed. There's an art on the way to the Terrifier house. I was hoping that we'd be able to see some Art the Clowns on the way to Terrifier. We're almost there now, but at least we got to see 2 roaming Art the Clowns on the way here. Alright guys, I ain't gonna lie, this isn't that bad. I think Jason was probably worse earlier, and definitely Five Nights at Freddy's was worse earlier, so. And if you know if there's any house that I'm willing to wait for, it's this one. If there's any house that we're willing to wait, it's definitely Terrifier. So this is gonna be awesome, guys. Look, they do have the Terrifier shirt over here by the Terrifier house that we were looking for. It's a luckily though, we found our size down by the Transformers ride. Which way? Whoa.
not supposed to be. Okay, dude. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't freaking try to scare me when I'm on my break. Hey. Don't freaking try to scare me when I'm on my break. Hey, you're not supposed to be. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't freaking try to scare me.
What's over here? Best house of the night. Yeah, it was dope. I already knew it was going to be my favorite. A lot of people said that it was being built up and hyped up too much, that it can't live up to it. No, it lived up to everything I was hoping it would be, right? And then some. It was fun, guys. It was definitely fun, you know, so you have to make sure you do the Terrifier house at HHN. My favorite house. Uh-oh, Art was gonna get Cassandra. Awesome. Aww. Alright guys, now we're gonna enter the Carnival of Clowns. Ooh. Oh, I think it's gonna happen soon. We might want to go up with it. What do you think of that ceremony?
It's cool. I like how Art came out on his little tricycle.
Right? It was dope how Art was riding his tricycle. Fallout's at 25, so we're gonna go hop in line for Fallout. We just need to find the end of the queue. So let's go find it.
Your kids can meet with other ballers. It's the best day on the planet.
Dwellers are an endangered species here. Dwellers are an endangered species here.
Alright guys, we just got out of Fallout, and Fallout was pretty weak, you know. It was a couple cool spots, I guess, with like the bear and yeah, but, and like maybe I got a couple good shots of the ghoul, but other than that, you know, it wasn't that great of a house. Alright, so we really only have like 35 minutes left of the event. Monstros is reading at 30 right now, so hopefully we can get Monstros done. And then the only thing we weren't able to do was Poltergeist, but that's not a big deal. At least we're able to get everything done that we were wanting to get done.
So tell me, mis amigos, are you afraid? Hola, mis amigos. We meet again. You're Vamos quieren jugar contigo. Ay, children want to play with you.
This one leads out right into the Noche de Brujas scare zone that we never really looked at earlier. Guys, it is after 1 o'clock. My feet are killing me. We're gonna make our way towards the exit now. We're still in the Noche de Brujas scare zone, so it's a little foggy, but it's nice in here. And that is it for opening night of Halloween Horror Nights 2025, guys. You guys need to do Terrifier. It is epic. You cannot come to Halloween Horror Nights and not do Terrifier, I guarantee it. A lot of people said that it was going to be overhyped and it wouldn't live up to the hype. It was perfect. I thought it was definitely the best house here. And if you come to Halloween Horror Nights, you have to do Terrifier, guys. Alright, my friends, that is a wrap for Halloween Horror Nights opening night 2025. A whole year waiting, a whole year of speculation. Oh, and it's finally done. What do you think your favorite house was? Terrifier? Yeah, definitely Terrifier. I'd have to say, it met all my expectations. It blew all the other houses out of the water. Afterwards, it'd probably be like WWE. I think the Horrors of Y6 went pretty hard, and Monthos went pretty hard too. I don't know. It actually surprised me. If you want to check out our vlog from last year, I will put that in the link in the description. You can check that video out right here as well. And I really appreciate you hanging out with me, guys. And until next time, we'll see you later.